Well, hi, everybody. This is just stay-at-home grandma, and I have a small haul from Amazon that I wanted to share with you. How's everybody doing? I am doing fine. Blood pressure's pretty stable, so I'm doing pretty good. So anyway, let's get right to the. I'm not sure what this is. If this came from Amazon, who knows? I probably should have pre-opened it, but hey. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? What's up? How's Michael doing? And how's the apartments coming and everything like that? I bet it's beautiful. I know it's beautiful. Okay. Yes, we love our video games, even me. Oh, this is a book. Okay, yeah. I know it takes, I rearrange my furniture all the time, so I understand that. And that's healthy because it shows, that you want beauty and stuff and character. So I'm trying to decorate my living room for the fall. I don't do my kitchen. It's funny because years ago I used to do my kitchen, and I had like apples and whatever. No, I don't. Okay, so this is a cookbook that I got from Amazon. I don't remember how much this was. But I think it was no more than $6 because I got it from Vipon. And that again, and I keep forgetting to put it on here. But this is Baking Gold. Well, they have a look. I like it when they have like colorful things and stuff in there and you can look at it. Ooh, that looks good. Those are gooey cinnamon swirls. That looks good. I'm going to try that. That's a coconut jam. I don't like coconut too much, but a lot of people do. I like coconut oil. This is citrus vanilla cream dots. So, like I said, I got darling buttercream darlings. That looks good. Blueberry coconut orange ones. Again, I don't like much coconut. But I'm going to get into this and everything like that. I'm lining everything up, putting everything in the bookcase, and then I'm going to go from A to Z. Hello, Michael. How are you? I only got like 3. I don't think, I'm not sure who this is from. Let's see. Oh, this is from Champa. So this is my medication and stuff. But I'll let you see what they send me. If I can figure out how to get it open. So what's it like in California? Is it nice? Because it's overcast today here. The weather's nice though. I mean, it's like 70 something degrees. It doesn't really start to get cold here until like mid-December. Hey, Jonaside. Jonaside, do you have PayPal? Because if not, I'll take the other route. On my Facebook, when you mail me, email me your PayPal. On my Facebook page. And I can do that a lot faster than sitting here trying to write a check. I forgot about that. I thought I mailed you mailed PayPal to you. Good thing you came on. Okay, so this is the medication that they send me. And the reason why it was so heavy was because they mailed me these. The lidocaine patches. I think they're all lidocaine patches in here. If I'm not mistaken. I don't think my medication's in here. Let me make sure though. Yeah. So that they haven't even sent the medication. I probably won't get that until Monday or Tuesday. Okay. Last thing. Okay. Was the Scott tissue. Now this, I think. Okay. So I was in the store the other day. And again, I saw this pack right here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 for $19.99 for Scott tissue. But if you have Amazon and you have Amazon Prime, you can get it for, it was $23, but there were 32 in a pack, in a case. So that's why I get them every other month. I don't really try to run out, but but I just get them until, until I say stop for a while, and then I start getting them again. So I thought I would come on and I would show you this. Now, if you go to my Amazon, if you go to my webpage on here, it should have Amazon on there. Okay, so you can link it in and get your toilet paper if you want. So that's really all I have, but I like this book. And it's how to bake almost everything with 3 doughs, 2 batters, 1 magic mix. I like that because I'm really not a baker. My mom was everything, a baker, candlestick maker, whatever. But so I picked up some things from her, but not cake. We won't mention cake. So here's the 2 batters. Let's see. So this is peanut butter fudge polka dot cake. That looks interesting. I don't eat peanut butter, but mainly because one of my grandchildren is allergic to it. So this is marshmallow cocoa cake. I don't like chocolate, but I'll make it for everybody else. Vanilla sour cream batter. Let me ask you all something. Who's interested in learning how to make cheese? Anybody? Hi, Renee. No, I don't like chocolate. I've never liked chocolate. And I used to get poked in front of, and people used to bring it in front of me and wave it in front of me, and I just look at it. Now, I've never liked chocolate. And chocolate is, other than I like hot chocolate and chocolate milk, but I don't like chocolate. I know, I know. It doesn't bother me, but it just doesn't make me sick or anything like that. I'm not allergic. I just don't like it. So I'm getting ready to make some cheese and stuff like that. And I just wanted to know who wanted to see me do it because it's a real easy step and stuff like that. And it really is okay. We all know when we walk into the grocery store now, the prices have tripled. The prices have tripled since the beginning of summer when they kind of went up and then they went up again and stuff like that. So I think it's best that that I start sharing coupons and where to get coupons and all that. Um, price pricing out our things like getting things that are on sale so that we have a lot of them, and then that way, when it's on sale, if we get a bulk of whatever we need, it would be better. Yeah. Now then I can make the cheesecakes and stuff like that. My granddaughter who is living with me now, she loves chocolate, and stuff like that. And I like the smell of it. No, I'll tell you that, but I just don't like it. I don't know. I'm like a vanilla kind of a caramel freak. I like the caramel and the vanilla situation. Okay. If you and your son are interested, I'll put a date out and then I'll email you and everything like that because um, I don't know whether you all know. I think I told you all. I don't know what I told anybody these days, but I'm going in the hospital November the 14th. So I'm going to be doing a lot of things on YouTube until I go because he says I'm going to be down for 4 weeks. And it's the 14th of November, which is kind of crazy, but my family has said, what they're going to do and blah, 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 so forth and so on. So the only thing that I have to do is the turkey, but my husband said he'll put it in the oven for me. So that's about it. Because I put my turkey on at 12:30 at night before I go to bed and put it on the lowest that I can put it. I think it's like 150 and just let it cook all night so that when, cover it with tin foil and everything like that, or put it in a bag, depending upon what kind of mood I'm in. I think I'm going to cover it with tin foil. You know that I told you all I had a prolapse, right? And so that's it's leaning against my urine tract. I forget what you did. Oh, I forget what it is, but they're going to have to give me a hysterectomy. They're going to have to sew everything up so that I can actually go to the bathroom like a normal person because they had a petri up to keep it up, and they had to take it out. So but I mean, it's not anything. Hey, the fruit freaks are here. Fruit freaks in the house. So you know what I mean? It's not really like, something that to be afraid of and stuff like that. I suppose you got to be afraid whenever you go into the hospital with them. I'm not scared of doctors. I want it fixed because, I mean, it's a pain in the neck. Let's put it like that. And for those of you that know, I'm wearing pads again. I went through a change of life in my early 40s. It lasted for about maybe 6 months and then it was gone. Okay. The only thing I had to do with hot flashes, and that was like on and off type of situation. So now I'm doing pads again. And excuse me, Jonas side, but you got a wife, so you kind of know these things. And Michael, you got a girlfriend, so you got to know these things. But It's just been crazy, more irritating than crazy. You know what I mean? But I'm going to be all right. I am going to be all right. So I'm going to do cheese probably in the next 2 weeks. I'll put a date down and everything like that so everybody can come and see. And it's really, and I'll do 2 cheeses. I'm going to do sour cream and then I'm going to do mozzarella, the 2 easiest ones. And then from there, I also have to do some, I've been putting it off, but I got to do some yogurt. So, but I have a yogurt maker and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? So I'll probably do that on here too, because it's easy. And a lot of things that we have diverted from, we need to go back to and understand that at first it's going to be kind of cumbersome because we haven't done it for a while. And that includes me. No, that's a Vitamix. That's a Vitamix. An oyster blender? I never saw that. I know they probably have one, but I just never saw it. No, that's a Vitamix. That's okay. So the other one that I had, I gave to my daughter when we had the fire because, you write down everything that you lost. And I really didn't lose it, but that's what they told me to do. And so then they sent me a new one. So it's a good blender because it actually does a lot of things. It does a lot of things. I'm getting ready to take down some tomatoes and blend them in my blender now and then put them up in the refrigerator. It does look similar. Yeah. I had the other Vitamix. I had that Vitamix for about a good 14 years. And it'll probably go another 14. So, I'm happy about that. But yeah, that the one that your mother has. Okay. Now I had a Sunbeam that was my mother's. No, that wasn't my mother's. My husband got that. I don't know where he got that from, but it was already old when he got it. So I'm assuming he either got it from Goodwill or something like that. It might have been his mother's. I don't know. But the Sunbeam, when I got the Vitamix, I gave the Sunbeam to my girlfriend. So it's still going. Okay, okay, if you want to learn how to can, I'll help you with that. Okay. Because I gotta kind of refresh myself. So I'm gonna do one by myself. I did a couple of things. I did some broths. So it isn't really that hard. It's just putting yourself back into that place of where you're doing it again and you understand it and everything like that. So I've been reading a lot on it and stuff like that. And from what I understand, I haven't forgotten anything. So that's good because I'm doing the Amish canning. I'm not doing all the young girls, whatever they're doing and stuff like that. I'm doing the Amish, which is actually easy. It really is easy. So I'm putting my list of things together so that I can do things and stuff like that. For Christmas, I'll do some DIYs, but that's, yeah, always the things are newer. However, I'm finding out that the Vitamixes don't really go down like that. They don't. But I know my mother's because I gave my mother's Sunbeam to my best girlfriend. Okay, who you might as well say that we've been somehow or other we're sisters in the skin because we've been together. Our mothers were friends, you know. And my mother was the type of person that just because she was friends with it didn't mean that you had to like her kids. You had to respect her kids if they came to the house, but you didn't have to like them. You know what I mean? And I liked her instantly. But she's a couple of years older than me. So we've been together since we were babies. So we 70 something. She just turned 80 and I'm 77. So we've been together since I was a baby, you know, and stuff like that. So, in fact, we've been together so well that when I left Boston, 5 years later, she left Boston and then she married my husband's best friend. We married best friends twice. Mm. Yeah, well, that's old friendship. That's old friendship. Some young women today and some young men today don't know how to become friends. They're friends for the wrong reasons. Some of them, not all of them. But anyway, I am going to go try to put dinner together. Okay. Last night we had hamburgers. And I'm not the hamburger type of a situation type thing. I mean, my granddaughter said, I don't know why you don't say that you don't like making hamburgers. You season it well and everything like that. I don't make the patties really big. I bought some patties though, but so I have them in the freezer. But they were little, but the bread, the rolls are small too. Yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of the weekend too. So I'm gonna get because I got to clean up the kitchen and stuff like that. I got everything all thrown on one side. But everybody, I love you. Stay safe. Hold your family close. And may the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent one from another. Goodbye. Thank you for coming and thank you for watching. On Jonah's side, I will. Yep. Everybody have a nice weekend. And Jonah's side, I'll get you in a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to end the stream now. I hate leaving you. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I should say good night to it be morrow. Yeah, don't quit your J job. Bye, everybody.